Hey guys, welcome once again to another action-packed episode of the Arcade Athletes. This time, I'll be taking you guys through the life of a simple trooper, so grab your assault rifles and prepare your drop pods, because this is Halo ODST. As Halo ODST is being released as DLC for the Master Chief Collection on Xbox One, I thought it would be a cool idea to give you guys a flashback on how it was when it came out for Xbox 360 back in 2009. We all know Halo ODST is a first-person shooter for Xbox, but what is interesting about this game is that it doesn't follow the Master Chief in his campaign against the Covenant. Instead of that, the game follows a rookie orbital drop shock trooper and his squad. Also, Bungie initially conceived ODST as a small side project which would fill the gap between Halo 3's completion and Halo Reach. As I said earlier, the story is centered around a rookie orbital drop shock trooper and his squad instead of Halo's iconic Master Chief. The events of ODST take place during the Halo 2 storyline, as the heroic Master Chief follows the Covenant ship which enters slipspace, transporting them to the second Halo ring. Our ODST protagonist is left to deal with the events in the city New Mombasa after the ship vanishes. Unfortunately, due to a shockwave created by the Covenant ship, the rookie's drop pod is smashed into a building, leaving him unconscious, and by the time he awakes, he is forced to uncover what has happened to the city and, more importantly, what has happened to his squad. By tracking artifacts which your squad have left behind, your character pieces together what has happened to them, and by doing that, you get to play their individual storylines which take you to every corner of the city in an attempt to take it back from the Covenant. When all characters are together, then your mission becomes clear, as you have to protect an alien life form called an Engineer, which looks more like the Pokemon called Shuckle, and finally get it to safety. As far as the presentation goes, I really can't say I'm too happy about the way Bungie have chosen to display the rookie's missions. He is a loner in this game, and you certainly get that feeling. His levels are extremely dark and empty, and you don't get the feeling that there's any life at all in the city, apart from a few Covenant patrol units you encounter during what seems like an endless checkpoint run from artifact to artifact. As for the normal one-man army action we're used to from the Halo series, this game falls short by putting you in the shoes of a f***ing fragile trooper, and although the flashback missions where you play as one of your squad mates seem full of action and genuine fun, they're too short and don't interest me in the slightest. The background music fits the levels you play, but the same songs loop over and over like a broken record. And finally, Bungie have tried to be creative with this game by putting some romance between certain characters, which nobody cares for. I mean, even the other characters are disgusted by it. What the f***? As for level design, the whole city looks exactly the same everywhere during the rookie's missions, and overall they lack detail and seem empty. The entire campaign lasts about 6 hours, and in those hours you completely waste your time running from checkpoint to checkpoint, and occasionally you have to wait 10 minutes while defending your position from multiple waves of enemies. I would suggest using that time to relax, check your email or Facebook, or read a book. The online multiplayer, which comes on a separate disc, is the complete Halo 3 multiplayer, giving you absolutely no new content whatsoever, and the only new game mode they introduce is the Firefight mode, which is Halo's poor excuse for attempting to recreate Gears of War's brilliant Horde mode. I will start by saying that this game doesn't deserve the right to have Halo in the title. In my eyes, Halo has a brilliant storyline, and I will always look up to it as a game changer that brought first-person shooting to what it is today, and I really wonder why Microsoft decided to add this piece of garbage as DLC to the Master Chief Collection instead of Halo Reach, which really does deserve a remaster. I'm sorry to say that the experience of this game is a waste of time, and with that said, I'm rating it a 2 at max on our must meter, giving it the very first must die rating on our channel, because I really believe that this game could have been so much more, and as it stands now, it's a fucking disgrace to the Halo franchise. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it despite the fact that I couldn't be too positive about the game. If you did and agree with me, then please like the video and subscribe to our channel. You can be directed to our channel by clicking on our logo, and as always you can view our last upload by simply clicking on the last video box. As for the topic, I have decided to lighten the mood and go for a cheerful DLC exploration video of Mario Kart 8, so be sure to check that out. And you can find us on Facebook by simply following the link in the description below. This was Phil signing off, see you next time.